Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is well. I think I'm getting on here. It's always a delay. Yes, okay, we're live. Hi, everyone. My name is Chiante Jones. For those that are new to me, I am a financial coach and the founder of Dollars and Change. And I hope everyone's doing well, staying healthy, staying sane. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. So I hope everyone's taking care of themselves. I know I have had to do some decompressing myself. I took some time last weekend to do that. Just breathe a little. A lot of things can be overwhelming, and so I just had to take a break a little bit. But I'm back. And I had a couple quarantine milestones this week. I got my eyebrows arched. Yes, that had been a while. I pulled an iron out and used it for the first time in months. So a couple things, made some progress this week. But today I wanted to come on and talk about 5 steps to financial flexibility. So these are the 5 steps that I went through myself to get to a place where I am now of um, having financial flexibility and having eliminated, my consumer debt. And at the time, I didn't think about it as these steps, but once I started coaching and became a financial coach and needed to help clients, I had to kind of go back and reverse engineer the steps that I took to get where I am now. And so I was able to think about it and think through it, and I was able to categorize it into these 5 key steps that need to be taken to get to financial flexibility. So these are the steps that I guide my clients through now in my coaching program. So the first step of the process is to prepare. And so for each of these steps, I want to read the definition around that to help frame what that step is about. So prepare is to make or get ready beforehand for a specific purpose. And so this step is all about one, preparing your mindset for the journey that you're about to go on with your money and making the decisions that you need to make to focus on your money and make good financial decisions and to pay off debt and do whatever else you need to do for your finances. So one is just preparing your mindset. The other is to gain clarity about your current financial situation. We have to take stock of where we currently are and get organized with your income and expenses and see what's going on and to learn get an understanding of where your money is going. So that was one of the first steps I had to take, was to make sure I knew what my current financial situation was. So that's the preparation step. Step 2 is to prioritize. And so prioritize is to determine the order of dealing with a series of items or tasks according to their relative importance. So step 2, prioritize, is all about that, setting priorities. You have to decide what's most important to you. So I had to think about that. What's important to me? What do I value? And for me, part of what I valued was having freedom and flexibility and independence. So I didn't want debt to limit my options, and I wanted to be comfortable with my finances. So those were part of my drivers and my why I wanted to get my money together. And so that's important that you take the time to think about the values and the why behind your financial journey and why you're doing what you're doing. And you also have to, as far as setting priorities and prioritizing, you have to decide what to focus on first. Do you need to save first? Do you need to pay off debt first? Which debt do you need to pay off first? And so that was a part of the steps I had to take to think about, setting those priorities of what to focus on first. And the other thing was just set goals around that. Once I decided what, my values were, or what I valued, or what I wanted, and then what my priorities were as far as what to focus on first, I had to set the goals around that. And then also determine the best strategy to go about accomplishing my goals. So that was step 2 as far as prioritizing. Step 3 is to plan. So, and the plan is to formulate a specific purpose, goal, or aim, to intend. So to intend to do something, I had to set a plan, an intentional plan to reach those goals. And so this was about, deciding the plan that I needed to reach the goals that I had set for myself, creating a money management system that worked for me, that allowed me to practice healthy money habits. And that's really what the planning phase is. It's hard to get somewhere if you don't have a plan to get there. Your plan is your pathway, is your roadmap to get to the goals that you have set for yourself. So that's step 3, is plan. Step 4 was progress. And progress is to proceed or advance, to improve. So progress was all about starting to execute the plan and getting things underway. And it was also about, the journey with money and debt payoff, or whatever you're trying to do with your finances, typically happens over time. So there's progressing can take a while to really see things happen and to really see the results that you are looking to see. And it's also about refining the plan. There are always things that'll come up. You'll have to make some tweaks, so your initial plan may have to adjust and change, and that's okay. We start out with the best plan we can make at the time, but there's always going to be some kinks in it, and you'll have to make refinements along the way, and that's totally normal. And also, you want to during this progress phase, you are continuing to practice those healthy money habits that you've established. And even with those, as you learn more or discover different things, you can tweak and adjust, to find something that works better for you, or that allows you to achieve your goals faster, or whatever else. So that's the progress step. Is just kind of working through the day-to-day, somewhat of a grind to eliminate that debt. Okay. So step 5 is prosper, and so prosper is to succeed, favor, grow, or increase. So this is the step that you really want to get to, is to prosper. And by this point, I was starting to see success in eliminating debt and managing my money. So you see debts pay off, and you've got a good groove in your day-to-day money management. And so at this point, I began to explore other things beyond day-to-day management. I started to think about, things that I could do to level up my finances, or and just get my, more of my whole financial house in order, not just my day-to-day finances. And then these were other things that I've also thought about that could potentially impact, interrupt or derail my debt elimination plan, or to further support what I was trying to do. So this is about things like making sure that your taxes are in order. Taxes, or if you don't have your taxes where they need to be, that could easily throw you off track if you end up owing taxes or whatever else. So you definitely want to have that organized and paying attention to that. Also about checking insurance coverages, making sure that you have the health insurance or life insurance. So if anything happens, you're covered there. Other things about learning about retirement and investment options and everything there. So like again, those are things that could support you on your journey. And so at this point, it wasn't that I was really digging deep into everything or becoming an expert on everything, but it was really about just having an awareness and being mindful of those things, because I knew that if those things weren't in order as well, that they could impact the debt journey as well. So those were the 5 steps that, like overarching steps that I took to create financial flexibility. So just to recap there, step 1 is to prepare. Step 2 is to prioritize. Step 3 is to plan. Step 4 is to progress, and step 5 is to prosper. And so those are the steps that I go through in my program, Well Managed Money. And so Well Managed Money is my signature coaching program that I use, that's designed to help my clients create more financial flexibility. So I help guide them through gaining clarity about their finances, learning how to manage their money with confidence, using a simple money management system, and to also execute a personalized plan to eliminate their credit card debt. So that's what Well Managed Money is about. If any of this interests you, or you feel like these steps are things that would help you to get your money in order and you want to learn more about them, please send me a message, or schedule a complimentary consultation. We could definitely chat about it, see if your situation aligns with the program purpose, and if it'll be a good fit for you, if I will be a good fit for you as far as working together. We'll love to chat about it. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy, and I will talk with you next time. Bye.